Hello everyone. So, if you are clicking on this video is because you want the part 2 on the guy asked me out. You guys have been so freaking helpful with so many amazing advice and comments. Thank you so much. I'm really happy that you guys are enjoying this more like personal type videos. I obviously will always do tea, do not worry, but it's so good also to just open up because you guys are like my best friends and sometimes I need advice and I'll get into messy situations, so I need you guys to be there. I had a boo-boo. Oh, by the way, obviously today is the next day, so this is the part final and 2 of this. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will leave part 1 in the description. Also, I couldn't leave Chicago without trying their pizza, and I tried it and I got this very small, which honestly it was just so perfect. Like, it was just me, so it was like a cute little bite. I dipped it in marinara sauce and it tasted amazing, and it was honestly really good. Like, I can see what the hype is about. Now I just have to try New York pizza, but Chicago pizza girl, you did your thing. Okay, so the guy, right? So he asked my friend for my number. My friend said no and flat out told him, hey, Sebastian doesn't feel comfortable, because I told him, I said, look, if I would have gotten like a friend vibe from him, then 100%, like, love having new friends. But because he asked me out and he said like, oh, not me asking you out on, not asking someone I just met and then walking away, that for me is like, we cannot be friends. You know what I mean? And I don't know if maybe I am like old school about this, but like, if you have feelings like that, I don't think you can be friends, or not at least right away. And I just felt very uncomfortable because I understood what this guy felt, or at least like asked me out. But I also, here's the thing, I spoke to my friend like last night before, like after I did the video, and I said I just made a video, and he said, you made a whole ass video on this, why? And I told him, you have to understand, and plus I don't know this guy even that well either. Like, we talk and he's really nice, and like, we've had double dates with him, his wife, myself, because he's straight, by the way. But we're not like best friends for me to like have a whole like therapist session with him. But I told him, I was like, look, for me, my self-esteem, like, for me, the only person that matters that thinks I'm beautiful is my husband. But I also think, because I also spoke to my mom about this, I said, it's very sad that like my self-esteem is so low, and that when this guy asked me out, it raised my self-esteem. And my mom said, sometimes you have to hear it from a total stranger. It's sort of like when you do some kind of change in your life, like you lose weight, or you change your hair up, or if you hear it from the people of your everyday, you're like, oh, thank you so much. But if you hear it from a complete stranger, you're like, oh, okay. And I told my mom, and I was like, it's so sad that it took a complete stranger to remind me that others have eyes for me other than my husband. And I should know that. I should know that I am beautiful. I should know that I am attractive and that I'm not some monster. You know what I mean? So, anywho, so yeah, in fact, the guy, so I told my friend that, I said like, I made a video on it because I needed advice on, like, I didn't want it to be awkward, but I also thought it was very important to like be honest about how low my self-esteem is, and not about others, but me, that I don't think I am capable of being attractive in people's eyes, and that is so sad to me. So I'm gonna start affirmations because I think it's so important to do that. Oh, okay. So my friend told him I was married. So today I go into the offices and, work, 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 work. So I'm out to lunch and I'm by myself and I'm having this. So it was like this thing called. Oh, sorry, guys. This thing called ancient grains, which I think is like quinoa or something, salmon, peas, mushrooms, which I didn't eat, and it was like a salmon teriyaki kind of glaze, delicious. So, anyways, so he walks in with two other people, and like I'm sitting on a sort of like a bench, no, like a booth, and then there's like a chair, like in front of us, or like yeah, it's like a one seat for one person thing. So he like slides in the booth and he like, pats me on the shoulder. He's like, "Hey, what's going on? How are you?" And I was like, "Good." And he's like, "How's, Chicago treating?" I said, "Good." And then he goes, "Look, I spoke to so and so and, obviously you're married." Like he said all the good ones are taken. And then he was like, "It was wrong of me to ask you out and just walk away. I should have, waited for your response." And I said, "Look, you know what? First of all, I said, I'm so flattered and, thank you." He didn't know why I was saying thank you, but I really was saying thank you because I needed a little reminder to do these like affirmations to feel pretty. You know what I mean? Because you wanna make sure that wherever you go, you feel beautiful. And I understand not every day we're gonna feel beautiful, but we need to be happy with ourselves. Of course, our partners and people around us, but ourselves, we need to feel pretty. Or at least like fake it till you make it. So he was like, "Hey, like, next time I go to LA, maybe, we can all go on a double date, your husband, you, and then maybe I'll find someone, then when I'm in LA." And I was like, "Yeah, that'd be great." I said the four of us can go out. He said, "I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable." And I said, "No, no, no." I said, "Look, I think, I'm like I said, I'm very flattered. And we're good. Like we're totally cool, just like that." And he goes, "Well, then I guess dinner's off." And I was like, "Yeah, yeah." I just said like that. And he goes, "Yeah, don't worry. I figured, but it's totally cool." He recommended me this place of the pizza, and that's it, and he walked up. He did this. He said, "Safe flight and goodbye." And I was like, I felt so good because I hate awkwardness. I hate uncomfortableness. And I think that's also why I made such a big deal because I'm like, I don't like to have like confrontations. But you know what? I think the moral of the story here, and it really is because I feel like a lot of you guys, maybe not all, but a lot of you guys suffer from this like me. We got to try and do better for ourselves, emotionally and spiritually. We got to be our own fucking cheerleaders, you guys, because it shouldn't take our partner or a complete stranger to remind us that we're beautiful, I am beautiful no matter what they say. Oh. So yeah, it was a really, really, really perfect ending. It was just, honestly, it was perfection. And he didn't say, why couldn't I have your number? He didn't ask me for my nothing. Like, it was just perfect. There was no awkwardness. I ate my salmon, then I ordered a dessert which I did not like, unfortunately, and I was really excited about it. And that's it. That's it. I'm so tired, as you guys can see, but I want to thank you guys so much for all of your advice and your comments because it just, I really do consider you guys like my best friends. I really truly do, and it was so nice to see you guys have my back on everything. So thank you so much. Whatchamacallit, what was I gonna say? I think that's it for this. If you guys want more like real day-to-day type videos, let me know in the comments below because I love spilling tea, like you guys know, but I think it would be a lot of fun too, also to like get to know one another in these these things like day-to-day kind of real life stuff. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. D-O. Bye.